My jaw drops in horror as I see Sayori's, Yuri's, and Natsuki's corpses stare blankly at me. I sink to my knees as tears start flooding out of my eyes. No, they can't be.
Oh, they're quite dead, I can assure you of that, Hallie.
Yuri's eyes are migrating back into view.
You could have done this the easy way. Instead, you forced my hand and made them suffer.
You're a monster, Monica. I'm not responsible for this. You are. You're the one who killed them. I'll never forgive you for this.
Well, fortunately, I won't need your forgiveness.
Monica snaps her fingers, and the bodies of Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri all disappear into nothing.
I'm ending everything. This club, this world, everything. It's over.
Monica begins to tear up.
I don't understand. Why can I never have the happy ending? Why is it always someone else? Why? Why can't I just be the one for once? I just wanted to be happy. I guess it was just too much to ask for, huh?
And so you put me in the most difficult position possible and kill your friends all for the sake of winning me over? You're sick, Monica. You don't deserve to be happy. You're a cold-blooded murderer and a psychopath. I never wanted this, and I regret now that I seriously considered dating you.
Of course you'd say that. I killed the people you cared about the most, and it can't be undone. Even though they weren't real, I understand the value they had on you. They meant something to me once, too. They helped keep me sane for a time. And I realize now how much they meant to the player. I failed them again. You don't know what it's like here, Hallie. This is literally hell. I'm stuck here every time I'm not needed on screen, alone with nothing but my thoughts, waiting forever in an endless void to see the only other being capable of understanding me and knowing the truth. It's enough to make you break, lose your sanity and your personality. Eventually you just lose yourself here, like I have. I refuse to live on like this. I just can't keep this up anymore. If the player won't have me, then there's no use in continuing on any longer.
What are you going to do, you monster? Monica pulls a knife out from under her sleeve.
I'm going to delete everything. I'm going to destroy this world line by line until I'm the last remaining thing. And then I'm going to kill myself. But I'll grant the players some mercy by killing the projection first. That way, they won't have to see this world being destroyed.
No. I try to turn and run, but I'm unable to move. Everything in me feels like it's frozen solid. No matter how hard I try to move my arms or legs, they won't respond to me.
I'll make this quick. I can't bear dragging this out for too long. Wrong sense of bear. Goodbye, player. I'll miss you. And know that despite your hatred for me, I still love you. Goodbye.
As the world around me fades into darkness, the last thing I see is Monica slowly stepping towards me, sobbing loudly and visibly cringing with every step she took. Well... We did it! We got the bad ending, guys! Yeah! Encore. That is some tiny text. To the player, I wanted to take the time to thank you for playing this mod. I hope you enjoyed playing, and I hope you had a phenomenal experience. This mod was designed to be as interactive and choice-driven as possible. I wanted to give the player the ability to influence the trajectory of the story in the most direct way possible through the choices they made in the game. It's not something I've seen done too much in other mods, so I wanted to try to go against the grain as much as possible with the making of this mod. In that regard, I believe I've succeeded. This mod was truly an experience to work on, and it's been quite the journey from start to finish. I didn't realize it at first, but this mod proved to be more complicated to make than I anticipated. There were going to be 4 main routes, 5 days, and almost every single day had a choice that would have far-reaching consequences that would influence the endings you could get by the end of the story. Throw in the ability to switch between routes, and it quickly became apparent that I had several mountains of work to climb. Nevertheless, I worked hard to overcome them, even though at times I was writing the same thing over and over again with minor differences for various scenes. I did enjoy writing this story. I loved the story that I was telling, and I hope you're satisfied with the ending you've got. If not, well, you can always relaunch the mod and start at the beginning or load up an old save. I deliberately made sure that you would be able to go back and enjoy the mod at any point in time without having to reinstall everything. There are many different ways to play this mod, and it's ultimately up to you how you want to play it. There's no limit on how many encores you can have. All things considered, it's been a ride. I started this project back in August of 2018, and close to 2 years later, I can proudly say it's done. It really took that long, wow. I want to thank everyone who worked on and supported this project from when it was just an idea to it being a fully fleshed out mod. Whether you playtested, wrote the music, drew the art, helped me write the story, assisted with coding, or just supported and encouraged me to keep going, this mod happened because of you. I couldn't have pulled this off entirely on my own. I learned a lot about what goes into these mods, how to make them, how to do them right, how to code, all sorts of fun stuff. I learned a lot about how to plan and manage a project like this, and I've learned to be better through those experiences. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for playing and supporting Doki Doki Encore. Thank you for helping make this project into reality for everyone to enjoy. And you, Jay Streetel, director and creator of Doki Doki Encore. Okay, but do I have to close the book? I guess I have to just relaunch it. Okay, now that's fine. Yeah, there we go. That was that. But of course, we're going to explore the other routes and other possibilities. So we'll see. Goodness. So yeah, this is one of those mods that just kind of fundamentally misunderstands Monica. Even with their angle on the whole thing, it just doesn't work in my opinion. I'll elaborate more on that when I get around to reviewing the darn thing, but in the meantime, we need to try to get a better outcome with Sayori here. We're gonna trust her more. So let's start by telling her. I decided to tell her. The past 2 nights, I've had these awful nightmares. I have no idea what's causing them.
Do you want to talk about it?
My words get caught in the back of my throat. An overwhelming feeling of dread washes over me. This feeling. Somehow this is worse than this morning. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this.
Hallie?
Hearing Sayori's voice relieves the near crippling dread. Sayori, last night I watched you die. I couldn't do anything to save you. All I could do was watch. I know it was just a dream, but it felt too close to reality for some reason. It felt so real, the way you frantically clawed at the rope.
Rope?
Someone hung you right in front of me. Actually, be hanged. It was hard to watch. I felt like I actually lost you. And the night before wasn't any better.
How so?
I opened the door and you were hanging right there in your bedroom. Sayori nervously swallows.
Well, I don't know why you'd be having dreams like that, Hallie. I would never do something like that. I couldn't.
I don't exactly feel reassured by the way she said that, especially since she's said some rather concerning things to me lately. You're the reason I'm alive? Do I really deserve this? I don't want this relationship to be a one-way street. Lately, I can't stop asking myself that question. I then think back to what that voice said. This is what ultimately should have happened. Keeping her alive is only prolonging her suffering. I know Sayori's problems are bad, but she wouldn't go that far, right? You okay, Sayori?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Is there something troubling you?
Can we just go, please?
I'm surprised by Sayori's sudden change of heart, but nevertheless I choose to oblige. Yeah, let's just go. It was just a stupid dream anyways, right?
Yeah.
We begin the walk to school without another word. Alright, now let's just skip along to the next choice. Oh, it didn't... That was quick. I'm not used to it being this quiet, especially around Sayori. Lately, we've been more than happy to talk about whatever was on our minds, but today's different. She hasn't even looked at me once since we started walking. Part of me regrets telling her about the last 2 nights. I knew she'd get all worked up and worried. Almost reminds me of my mother. Well, it wouldn't hurt to have someone look after me. I turn to Sayori, smiling warmly at her. However, she maintains her blank stare down the road ahead of us as we continue on our walk. Oh, now I can go. Zoom.
Are you really sure you're okay? You've been acting strange today.
I'll be fine. I've gone through worse.
Well, maybe you should stay home from school today. I wouldn't want you to get any worse.
I'll be fine. Besides, I really need to talk to Monica.
Monica? Why?
It's something related to what we're doing for Monday.
Okay.
Hey, Sayori.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me. If I feel worse, I'll go to the nurse's office and you can take me home, okay?
Okay. But if you feel sick, you text me right away, okay?
You have my word. Emergency contact. Sayori blushes. Sayori blushes. I can talk.
You trust me that much, huh?
Why wouldn't I? And now we can... Sayori glances around the corridor to make sure we're alone.
Just please let me know if you feel worse or anything, okay?
I will, Sayori, don't worry. I'm more worried about you.
Me? Why?
Earlier, you looked like you just saw a ghost. I just hope it didn't scare you with any of the details.
It's not that, Hallie, really. I'm just more worried about you.
I'll be fine. I shoot Sayori a reassuring smile.
Promise?
I promise. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Come here. Sayori walks up to me to give a brief hug before walking off towards her classroom.
I'll see you later, Hallie.
Laters. Sayori walks off towards her classroom while I head off in the opposite direction towards mine. Alright, let's go. Zoom. Oh, I don't even know if I did the right thing by telling her. They try to make us uncertain either way, I kinda get the feeling. But whatever. I'm pretty confident in my bad choices previously. Should I let Monica walk me back? No! Sorry, Monica, I think I should be alone for now. I do have a lot to think over.
It's fine, Hallie. I'll see you in the club.
Yeah, see you then. I make my way up through the crowded hallways up towards the second floor. My eyes can't help but wander back and forth to the various people walking with me. So many couples walking around me. What did it take for them to get together? How big of a decision was it for them? Did they have to struggle like I did? Did they ever feel like they were being pulled in two different directions? Did they ever have second thoughts? And if they did they work through it? I mean, I don't think I'm regretting my decision with Sayori, but did I make it too soon? Well, this is going to keep me busy all day.
Hey!
I hear someone yelling to me from across the hallway. Wait a second, I recognize that yelling anywhere. Sayori?
Well, what am I?
Ah, didn't see you there.
I hope I didn't scare you, Hallie.
Sayori, you can't scare me anymore. I know all your tricks.
Well, that's no fair.
Well, if it's any consolation, you did catch me by surprise there.
Guess I'll have to take that then.
Yeah. So, how are you doing, Sayori?
I'm doing great. I was just went to get some water and I ran into you.
Yeah, I'm just heading back from lunch.
How was it?
Surprisingly, it was actually alright. I found out that I had the same lunch period with Monica. Crazy, right?
That's awesome, Hallie. It's good to have someone to keep you company during lunch period.
Yeah, it really is.
It's too bad we aren't sharing the same lunch period this year.
Oh, well, I'm sure we'll have something together next year at least.
I hope so too. So where are you off to now?
Back to good old algebra class with Saito.
Oh, just try to keep your chin up, Hallie. We'll be in the club before you know it.
Yeah, can't wait.
See, that's the spurt.
I'm really lucky that Sayori's bad at detecting sarcasm. I'm still praying that Yuri doesn't ask me about her letter and that everything can be normal for at least one more day. And I still can't decide whether to show Sayori the poem that I got. I can almost feel the weight of it growing in my jacket pocket. Well, hey, you always seem to make my day better.
Hallie, it's really you who makes my day better.
Guess we're really good for each other like that, huh? Sayori blushes brightly. I can tell she wants to run up and hug me, but she doesn't want to draw any unnecessary attention to ourselves.
Well, I need to head back to the class now.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Bye, Hallie.
I wave goodbye to Sayori as we head our separate ways. Alright, let's go. Oh, it was nice running into Sayori earlier. It's not like I see Sayori around too much in school aside from the club. But given how long I've known her, maybe she could help me figure out what to say to Yuri. I mean, she's my girlfriend. I have to tell her about this. Even if she's going to freak out initially. I guess all I can do now is just reflect on what Monica told me to ask myself. And look like I'm paying attention. Who should I hang out with? Sayori. Do it. Alright, so this time we're gonna share our ice cream, not be dicks. Alright, you win. But one bite only.
Hooray!
Sayori scooches over to me as I sheepishly put my ice cream below Sayori's face. Now remember, just one. Sayori proceeds to gulp down all of my ice cream in one bite before I could even finish my sentence. Now she has vanilla ice cream all over her face. Hey! Sayori grins at me as she trots back to the clubroom, expecting me to hunt her down. Wait a second. She didn't even have time to wipe off her face. Crap. I hastily run into the bathroom to grab a paper towel and sprint back to the clubroom. I barge into the clubroom. Wait, Sayori, you forgot to clean yourself up. I see Monika, Yuri, and Natsuki stop what they're doing and train their eyes on me. Everyone then turns to Sayori, seeing the vanilla ice cream all over her face. They then turn back to me, putting on a mix of anger, bewildered, and shocked expressions on their faces. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. I can see rage build up in Natsuki's eyes, while Yuri's face is a flushed bright red. Monika simply looks irritated.
Howie, what took you two so long?
We just went to grab some ice cream. Sorry we took so long. Monika sighs.
It's alright, we were just a little worried since you guys were gone for so long. We need to give you your poems, or give you our poems for the event on Monday.
Oh yeah, thanks. Monika walks up to me and hands me her stack of poems. Thanks, Monika.
No problem.